there, fellow hungry travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and now we're in Atlanta in Terminal T. And let's go through some of the food options you have if your flight's flying out of Terminal T or you just checked in and you came through security. Because one of my favorite places is right here. Well, let's start in gate numerical order. So across from T3, you have Shellless News, which is just, your usual snack stuff. It's got beef jerky, Pringles, chips, candy, drinks, protein bars. You have that. Yes, it's not very exciting, but we're going in numerical order. I promise it does get better. And you might see things like this quite often, so just be aware. Our next stop is Jamba Juice, which is literally the other side of T3. If you want to get in, they have smoothies in there, so if you're looking for kind of a healthier option for breakfast or for a snack, you have that there by T3. Now, if you're looking for a bigger place to eat with your family, you got the old standby at TGI Fridays across from T4. They have their usual stuff, the burgers and the wings and things, but what might be different than your hometown Fridays is they actually serve breakfast here too, so you can get breakfast here in Terminal T, at a sit-down place, so heads up for that one. Another little kiosk between T4 and T5, you have the Atlanta Business Chronicle. In there, as you can see, it has all the usual snacky doos, the chips, the candies, the usual kind of stuff, so you need to grab and go. One thing I will say, if you do end up getting stuck here and you're needing to spend your credits that they give you or your vouchers, not all restaurants take all vouchers. That's one thing at all airports, be aware of. So sometimes it's going to places like this to use up those vouchers so you at least spend the money. Because sometimes there's time limits on them, so you have to spend some today, and if you have an overnight, then some are valid the next day. So that's why you should try to pick up some stuff there. Next up, you're by T6, you got a couple of things. You've got a Subway right here if you want to get your ubiquitous sandwiches, and then you've got the Coffee Bean if you're looking for coffees and snacks and pastries. It's closed today, so I can't show you the food, but they're usually quite popular. And next up is my favorite place, and that is Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits. Look, if you haven't had a chance to have fried chicken in the US yet, or some good biscuits, this is probably one of the better, fast food fried chicken and biscuits place in the entire US. We go there all the time, my son Leo and I love it. Get the Cajun biscuit for kind of a spicy chicken sandwich thing, but on the biscuits it's fantastic. Or you can just get the chicken. You can't go wrong with Bojangles. I'm just telling you right now. Oh, and that's by T7, okay? So just know, there is that. If you want something a little more fancy, there's something right next to it. Poppy's right there. It's a Cuban place. They actually have really good sandwiches. So if you want to sit down, have a sandwich and a drink, that's a pretty good place to go. Jocelyn really likes that one. Depending where you're coming on security, there's actually a News Express here where you can get snacks. That's right actually by security. I won't show you because I don't want to get in trouble. So you do have a bunch of stuff you need to pick up some last minute things. So across from T10, you have a food court kind of thing. You have Mario's Pizza you can have there. You've got the Killer Burgers place that has a bar and you get the burgers. There's Harvest and Grounds coffee place if you want to get some like coffee or treats or pastries. You have that. Then there's the Z Market here. So if you want to get pick up your snacks stuff for your flight, they have all that there. So that's all here in the little food court here in T. Sorry I said it wrong. It's Grindhouse Killer Burgers, so you can grab those. Those usually open later at night, so that's one place we've stopped before over the years. So also, if you're flying out of T, there are a number of lounges here. Over in the other part where I was before, across from Bojangles area, you have the Delta Sky Lounge there. The Admirals Club here for American is across from T11, and the United Club is right down there to get in. So you do have the lounges here as well in T. So if you get by T12, you can always have your bagels and coffee at Goldberg's Bagel Company in Delhi. So they have some nice snacks there if you want to go grab something. It's usually a little bit quicker, at least in our experiences. So, and Liam loves bagels, so that's why I know that one pretty well. So if you're looking for vending machines across from T14, we have a whole plethora of options for you. Also, if you don't want to do the vending, there's an Atlanta Business Chronicle in there that you get your snacks into and pick up an Atlanta t-shirt if you want. So you have that by T14. So between T14 and T15 is another kid's favorite, Auntie Anne's, the pretzel place. Just a little hint, they're not open Monday morning for breakfast, and it's 9:30 in the morning. So FYI on that one, but it's open later in the day. Hey, look, we have more vending options outside of T17. Also, there's a Costa Coffee, or as my British friends would say, Costa Coffee. They have a vending machine here. You can do that. Pretty straightforward. So, nice little options here. And then to finish it off, You've got the Buzz by Barfly. So yes, you can hit the bar when you're waiting here at the very end of the T terminal. So I hope this helps you know kind of like some of your food and drink options when you're in Terminal T. And we've done for airports all over the world to help people kind of know what are my options. So if you're traveling with the kids, where can we feed them? Or maybe you have a long layover and you're not sure what to do. Well, we hope these videos can help. If you want more info on airports or on the eating options at airports, please let us know in the comments below so we can make these videos better to help more travelers be better prepared to survive long layovers at airports. Bye, fellow travelers.